It's been a while since the Steelers won a game. A no-point weekend followed by the international break has the team itching to get back out onto the ice and get the title charge back on track. Tonight, they face Dundee. Omar Pacha's Stars are in the thick of the playoff race and have got the offensive firepower to cause any team trouble. Ben O'Connor is suspended, but Aaron Fox has a full set of imports to choose from. Josef Rabel and Anthony DeLuca return. Jonas Living and James Bettauer make way. Love is in the air, so the Steelers have swapped orange for pink. Now here comes Defoe again. Again he tries to be provider, looks towards Beauregard, it was just out of his reach. And now the first chance for the Steelers to attack with speed, it's DeLuca. Cuts in front, tries to jam it home, the rebound is denied as well. That's two saves in quick succession from Alex Leclerc. These are the two chances for Steelers in quick succession. First DeLuca, and then the follow-up. And it's Sandstrom. Moves around Carter, he's carried it a long way. Still he goes, on for Kolamainen, and then back across for Davis, who feels he was hooked, and indeed he was. We're going to get the first penalty of the night. Duba goes to the bench for the extra skater, and the puck was deflected away from Davis, but not controlled. So the 6-on-5 can continue with Shudra. Spinning play doesn't work out for Connolly, and the Stars touch up, and the whistle will go, and the first power play of the game is coming the way of the Steelers. It's Matt Carter who has been called for hooking and will spend 2 minutes in the box.
Yeah, Mike Davies there did a great job cutting across the middle, and they had no chance but to take a stick away and give the penalty.
Steelers stick with the same unit, and it's Connolly exchanging passes with Davis. Valorand is lurking near side. That's where the Steelers go, and he scores! He called for it, he got it, and he made no mistake with it. A power play goal to open the scoring for the Steelers.
Yeah, great movement, and we all know Valley can shoot the puck, and that's a great finish.
Too fast for the glove of Alex Leclerc. A 5-on-4 power play goal. Tronsinski, Steelers pairing the two Czech defensemen together. Croker gets it back, thinks about a shot and then left it behind. There's going to be a breakaway here. It's Tanner Eberle, and he can't get it past Leclerc, and then he is checked down hard. Eberle has been so good in those situations this season, but Leclerc stayed with him all the way and didn't fall for the moves, and that is a top save.
That's a great save.
Brocklehurst for Johnson. Played across, and the puck falls for the Stars in the slot, and they're now going to skate away with it at speed. And the Steelers are trying to funnel back, and Marquardt's got it, and he's got a good shooting position, and he's found the corner. The former Steeler levels the game. It's 1-1 with 4 left in the first.
Again, we just couldn't clear the zone there, and Mags picks it up, and we all know he's got a great shot. Picked out the low blocker.
Even strength and unassisted for Matt Marquardt. Meanwhile, here goes Counds the other way, stick handling through traffic, and there'll be an opportunity at the side of the goal, and it's slid across the crease and out. Garrigan trying to be physical. Brocklehurst doesn't get it past Dirk. And the Stars are moving in menacingly here. Can they play the pass? They can, and they'll score! Egil's Counds has put Dundee in front. They've come from behind to lead this game. No problem with the offside as they cross the line. And it's the number 13 arriving who makes the decisive touch beyond Thomas Duba, right into the roof of the net of Jagger Dirk and the Dundee Stars, and they get an offensive zone face-off. The Steelers win the draw, and they will play this one out. Booting kicks it across to the far side, and that'll work out nicely for Lemchigov, who takes it on the spin. Lemchigov, save made by Leclerc. Oh, and then it's knocked down out of the air. There is a penalty coming in here, which is going to go on Dundee for slashing. And the Steelers are going to get a power play opportunity. It was Lemchigov with the play who made it happen. You see the stick come crashing down. Again, that's another top blocker save.
Great move by Nicky at the blue line there to spin off his man.
The Steelers power play has it through Tronsinski, blasts it straight into the block, gets another go. Save made by Leclerc, and the Stars will get this one down the ice. Steelers held up at neutral ice and they've turned the puck over, and here's Dufour bursting through. Can he get it across to Beauregard? He can, and they'll score! Jammed into the top corner. A short-handed goal for Dundee. Another turnover for the Steelers has proved costly. Another odd man rush, this one short-handed. Tronsinski blocked the first one, but he couldn't block the second pass. And the finish from Beauregard up and beyond Duba nestles in the roof of the net. Steelers 1, Stars 3. Cross to the far side. Oh, and that pass wasn't where Beauregard wanted it. And now here's a 2-on-1 for the Steelers. Connolly leads the way. Great pass across, and Valorant can't provide the finish. Leclerc got just a little piece.
Again, it's just that end product's just not there. We've had some really good looks and just can't put the puck in the net.
Connolly loses out. DeLuca picks up the pieces. Plays the pass out. It'll bounce to Connolly off Stovin. Shudra. DeLuca. Nice move to get the shot away around Dirk, but he didn't have the accuracy, and now there's room for Carter, and again the Stars come screaming forward. There's going to be another chance here, and Duba's made the save. What a chance that was for Stovin to put the Stars 3 in front. Thomas Duba has bailed his side out, and yet again it's the speed of the Stars in transition that the Steelers can't cope with right now. You could see the move that he was trying to make. Didn't quite stay on his stick as he would have wanted, and Duba with the right pad makes the stop. Challenge Stovin with the poke check attempt as Duba makes another stop. Dufour gets it back and Duba saves again. Dufour, Duba again. He's having an incredible 20 seconds. If the Steelers come back to win this, remember this passage of play from Thomas Duba.
If it wasn't for Dubes, it could have been a lot more than 3 right now. They're really putting the pucks to the net.
Down to the final 100 seconds of the second period. Stars leading by 3-1. Connolly hit hard, but he pops back up. Valorand trying to drag it in front. Puck is still sitting in front. There's a real scramble. Players hitting the ice, and Connolly is no surprise, is right in the thick of it. There are some fists flying, and players have been dragged all over the place.
That all leads from that hit from behind on Cons on the wall.
The officials just get together to chat about what they've seen. Are we going to get some penalties here? Looks as though we are. Steelers' penalty box is open and Connolly is going for a seat. He's been called for roughing. As it stands, you think that's going to be the only penalty? Well, the Stars have a short-handed goal in this period. Steelers would love one as well, as Duba makes the start, but the Stars are going to get a power play goal. It fell for Carter, and he had the simplest of finishes. The puck got all the way through to Duba. And Carter with the great touch to just drag it in front. And then knocked it into the empty net. A power play goal and a 3-goal lead for the Stars on the road. Shot from the angle which hits Leclerc. That one's hit Sandstrom. And Jonathan Phillips has won it. Will there be a chance to play the pass out? Sandstrom. Hrabal trying to flick it in. It was behind the netminder but not in. Hrabal on the turn, that deflects wide. Frustration in the crowd once again as another Steelers chance comes and goes. The Stars just will be happy with 2 minutes of puck possession. They'd also love to finish the game with another one. 5-on-3. Shot comes in and Duba makes the stop. Marquardt plays it down low. Back post. Lovely finish. Colton Croker seals the points. The Stars are chasing hard for this final playoff spot. And they're going to be winners in Sheffield tonight. Their second power play goal of the game. Colton Croker, 5-on-3. Nice little bounce pass to himself off the back of the net from Cowles. Here's Gans. Sent towards goal, but the Steelers intercept, and then they hit it through the middle to DeLuca. Anthony DeLuca was he slashed or was he hooked? It's a penalty shot. Anthony DeLuca on the breakaway was denied, and there will be a penalty shot.
I'm predicting goal, Jonathan. He's going to bring it in, hold it on his backhand, and then going to go low blocker.
Riley O'Connor, who hooked him back. And so at 56-51, Anthony DeLuca has a chance to mark his return to the Steelers lineup with a goal. It won't affect the result of the game, but it can get the Steelers fans back on their feet for the first time in a while. Anthony DeLuca against Alex Leclerc. It's just not the Steelers' day. It's not Anthony DeLuca's day. It's not the day for anyone in pink tonight. Little touch off the blocker from Leclerc, and that was enough. Belfast have gone 3-1 up at home to Manchester. Guildford have gone 3-1 up in Glasgow. Transinski. Lebchigov. Transinski on the spin, and Transinski has a goal. Something to cheer. Far too little and far too late. Made it happen himself, brought it out from behind the goal, and Leclerc unsighted. So 5-on-3, the Steelers win the draw and clear the puck down, and that will just about do it. What a night this has been for the Dundee Stars. They fell behind, but they came roaring back, and they have beaten the Steelers by 5-2. A huge step forward for them in the playoff race, and a huge missed opportunity for the Steelers in their title push. They've lost at home, and their losing streak now stands at 3 games.
Darren, wasn't a great night, start to finish, was it?
No, I felt like the first, it was a little bit up and down both ways. I was kind of hoping after the first period there that it was a long break and we just didn't have our legs quite under us. And then in the second there, we had our chances to score goals in the second, but we gave up too much easy hockey tonight. I felt like our game was selfish. We're extremely soft on pucks. Uncharacteristic turnovers from a couple of our key guys there that ended up in the back of our net. And like I said, when you're chasing the game like that, then you're giving up 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s when you get down, and you try to say the right things and play our hockey, but when you're down 3 goals like that, it turns the wrong way.
When you say selfish, you mean like overplaying it, trying to do too much individual?
I just felt like, off the puck, I thought we were awful tonight, actually. Like, third guy high, getting beat up the ice by their forward. Defenseman jumping in the play and then staying down instead of being one and done like we talk about, and then giving an odd man a rush up that way. Our second and third forwards being beat up the ice by the 2 defensemen. Stuff like that where, if we think we're going to score 5 or 6 every night, their goalie played really well tonight. We could have probably won that game 6-5 with the chances we had. But if that's the kind of the hockey you expect to win on, you're not going to win many hockey games in this league. It's too hard to run that way. And tonight it bit us in the ass and wasn't good enough.
And it doesn't get any easier tomorrow, does it? A difficult trip to Fife. Do you keep the same lineup, or do you sleep on that? Or
yeah, we'll probably make that decision in the morning. I thought the lineup we went with tonight was the right one.
Yeah.
But like I said, unfortunately, we weren't good enough. We weren't battle ready tonight, and we're going to find out a lot about ourselves here the next 11 games, starting with tomorrow. What kind of character we really have in that dressing room, because we're struggling a little bit at the moment, and need to find a way out of it if we want to not waste the first 75% of the season.
Yeah. If you were looking for one thing to put your finger on right now, the difference between the stretch that we went on a few weeks ago and the 3-game stretch that we've been on now, what is the one big difference?
I think just off the puck, we're not making good decisions. I think it's just a lot of it's decision making, and then we haven't been physical enough. We're not hard enough defensively right now. We're not defending as a team right now. We got guys kind of looking for other guys to do their job, and some nights it works out because you score so much. But if you're not scoring, you can kind of see what the real deal is.
Omar, you must be delighted with your team's performance tonight. Just take us through that game.
Yeah, really happy for them. The boys, from the drop of the puck, dialed in, had a great week of practice, and you can tell for the first 5 minutes, I thought that was the best start we've had all year. And I thought we were a bit unlucky not to get something early in that period. But as the game went on, I think we built a bit of confidence in our game, and obviously we got the scoring we needed at crucial times, and big power play goals, and obviously the big shorthanded probably was a big difference tonight.
You mentioned there the 2 specialty teams came into effect towards the end of the game. Is that something that you stress to the guys before each game to look at those areas?
Well, yeah, we did a lot of pre-scout. Obviously, they got one on the first power play, but after that, I thought we eased in. I thought our power play looked good tonight. Again, your best penalty killer is your goalie, and I thought our goalie had a great night. And again, I thought we created a lot of chances. It wasn't a game where we got lucky to an extent when you play a big team. I think it was we outplayed them tonight, and that's the fair play to the guys. And complete from top to bottom, every position had a great game, and I thought that was one of our best, if not our best game of the season.
And coming off this small international break for most teams in the league, how do you assess the Dundee Stars going into the final stretch of games?
Well, since post-Christmas, we seem to have a winning record now, 10-5-1, and what I like is we've been better on the road, which was our big concern, and if we wanted to make a playoff push, it was being on the road, and these types of games are obviously huge games in the standings, but against a top team like Sheffield, and we challenged the guys this week to challenge themselves against the best team in the league, and I guess they did a good job to respond tonight.